There's a reason you can't forget someone, and it isn't because they were special. It's because the story between you ended too suddenly. In psychology, unfinished moments stay in the mind far stronger than the ones that ever felt complete. Think about the person you can't forget. The person you barely had, or never had at all. Why do they stay in your mind more than the people who are actually good to you? It's because your brain is wired to complete patterns. When something ends suddenly, a text, a connection, a moment, your mind treats it like a puzzle that's missing a piece. In neuroscience, we call this the open loop effect. Your brain hates incompleteness. So when someone disappears, becomes distant, or never tells you how they really feel, your mind tries to finish the story on its own. And in that effort, it begins to romanticize. The less information you have about a person, the more space your imagination has to fill. And imagination is almost always kinder than reality. That's why the story feels so perfect. Because you wrote half of it yourself. You didn't fall for them. You fell for the version of them that lived in your mind. A version shaped by hope, potential, and possibility, not by truth. And here's the real trap. Your brain gets a small dopamine release every time it revisits the unfinished moment. That's why you keep replaying it. That's why it feels so hard to let go. You weren't meant to stay attached to them. You were meant to learn why your mind was searching for closure in someone who could never give it to you. So if you're still stuck on an almost relationship, it's not love. It's an open loop. A story your mind is still trying to finish. And sometimes, the strongest closure is realizing you'll never get one.